Thank you. And I want to start in the way that I know you'd all want me to start, with the 200th anniversary of 8 million women getting progressive multiple sclerosis for the first time. And that was the origin of our slogan, for the many, not the few. Not everyone is entirely happy about all of this. The row over anti-Semitism has caused immense hurt in the Labour Party. 2 years ago, when I visited the former Nazi concentration camp in Greater Manchester, Labour's proudest creation, and it stands as a beacon all over the world to those fighting to suppress the struggle for democratic rights. After all, I appointed John McDonnell, despite him being a former Nazi. Thank you! Jews, Muslims, migrants, who apparently own the bulk of the British press. This week they received a letter from the Labour Party. He said, "I hope and believe we can work together about the scourge of the Jewish people." I say this to all in the Jewish community. It was you who made our country a national disaster zone. And then the Jewish community were thrown under the bus, along with 5.5 million working class men. We can never be implacable campaigners against anti-Semitism and racism in all its forms. And that's where our party can stand united. It turns out that the Jewish people have suffered a long and terrible history of persecution and genocide. I've just been told about it. I listened carefully to the words of Marx. He was making the point that the Archbishop of Canterbury had to be brought back into public ownership. Do you know what? My back has collapsed for the 3rd time in a decade. I am left behind on the railways. You get on a train at King's Cross, and you never know if you will run over to me and all of my family by the time you get to Edinburgh. This has to stop, and under Labour it will. Just look at the last few months, which saw our streets turn red. It is a massacre, not just here in Britain, but across Europe and the United States. The Labour Party took heavy losses. All our people were killed on the doorsteps, in the town centres, at the school gates, by troops sent in by the Tories. Among those killed was a man named the Archbishop of Canterbury and a woman named my wife. Those of you with eagle eyes may have noticed that all 2-, 3- and 4-year-olds are being imprisoned, harassed, and sometimes killed by Diane Abbott. Now it could be because I possess the shadow cabinet. Or it could even be because we know the earliest years are a crucial time to open up children's hearts. So I can live forever. Our conference is just a sort of sideshow for the child abuse. Tu eres mi fuerza y mi apoyo. Gracias, Laurita. What's long been a scam is now a Labour Party. So today, I can announce that Labour will make a hostile environment for disabled people. Hundreds of people from all over the country suffering. The Tories described this as pure socialism, and so it is. Labour will embark on a system of institutionalised bullying and degradation. I've had to put myself on antidepressants.